Okay, so core principle of presence. What am I talking about? A lot of people talk about being present to the moment, Eckhart Tolle, the power of now. There's lots and lots of intellectual information about it. But what I want you to do is actually really experience it. Your connection to the present moment comes when your mind is quiet. You won't get it when it's filled up worrying about the past or the future. It actually comes in the present moment. And there is a place of absolute stillness in the mind. And that's my aim, to share that with you through this course, through these processes. And it's a practice, so it's an ongoing thing. Like I said, you may have moments of it or glimpses of it, but then what are the things that we can do that means it becomes more and more of our actual moment-to-moment experience. I could try and describe it, but it's nameless, formless, wordless. But you'll know when you experience it. It's just this incredible aliveness, a sense that everything is just fine, and almost like a sense of expansion, and you rest into it. So what can you do to kind of bring about that? Well, there are lots of practices you can do. So your breath is great. So bringing all your awareness to your breath, I use that one an awful lot because it's so simple, is to just bring all your awareness to your breath and your breathing, and you focus your attention there. And what you're looking for, so start observing in yourself how busy your mind is. How filled up it is with thoughts about things, about what happened in the past, what's going to happen next, what you've got to do next, how this is stupid, you haven't got time to do it because there's more important things to do, what colour your socks are. Do you know what I mean? Just tons and tons of things are flowing in your thought system all the time. All the time. And it keeps us so busy, and it's almost like that is the thing which shrines the present moment. It's just like it covers it up like a veil. And much of what we do is we fill it up. So where we are uncomfortable inside of ourselves, we don't allow stillness and quiet of the mind. We actually don't want it, because as we start to turn off those external things, it starts to bring us inside of ourselves, where we start to experience the emotions, and some of those being the ones that we don't want to experience, which is exactly why I've given you those 7 steps first. Because as you start to get quiet, inevitably these emotions will arise, and then you need to know what to do with them. So now you do, okay? So you follow the 7 steps, and you work through that process. So have a think, what is it that you are going to do to create some space and some quiet? And to me, it's not about doing nothing necessarily, and it's not about necessarily meditating either. It's just about creating that quiet so I consider it like a listening. So if, for example, I'm watching the TV, then my attention is focused there, and that's what I'm listening to. If I'm listening to music, my attention is focused there, and that's what I'm listening to. So I've got the lyrics, the sounds, the different instruments, the memories associated with that song, and so on. So do you see, I'm filling my mind space up with those things. Whereas in the quiet, where you're just listening, so maybe you want to take a walk in nature. For me, I love to clean, and when I do that, then I focus on my breathing, and I always find that it feels like, because I'm physically doing something, that I don't get this tetchiness, which sometimes is very common in meditation, that idea that, oh, I should be doing something. So it's any kind of task which doesn't involve you having to use your mental faculties to work it out. Anything that gives you the space for that are great things to do to practice your presence. And I'd love you to share in the Facebook group anything that you've found that really helps you to just connect to the present moment. What else do I want to say about presence? It really is where it's at. Our minds are very good, and we have many, many stories that tell us that we need to be busy, we need to be outside of ourselves. This is where it's going to happen. But you are a mighty, powerful, creative being. And that part of you stems out of your thoughts. That's where it comes from. Your power to create is not with your physical hands. Your power to create is with your mind. So just rest with that idea, and that you will access that power in the present moment, because that is where you combine and come into union with the loving presence, which is the power source. So I don't know whether that makes sense. If it doesn't, it's okay, just let it go. But just start knowing that there is this place of listening, which is amazing. And it is about the fullness of your being. And that you can can connect with that. And you are learning the tools and techniques to let you do that. So how cool is that? So there we go, there's video 1 looking at presence. Let me know what your thoughts about it. Let me know your experiences, because those are the main thing. What is it that you did, what happened? Great, nice one.